Hey guys, so if you haven't watched the last video that I made, go ahead and check that one out now. But for those who have, today's will go over just how C-3PO explains that while he's had his memory wiped, he didn't really lose everything. In fact, he remembers quite a bit, but chooses not to think deeper into it. The story takes place on a planet the two crashed on while on a mission to save the kidnapped Admiral Ackbar from the First Order. Through the story, which I explained, 3PO tells the old RA-7 Imperial Protocol droid that his memories are in the hands of his makers, where they begin to speak more deeply about the matter.
It's the curse of protocol droids like you and I, C-3PO, that our tasks require an extra degree of sentience. Flashes of past events, were they grand events or nothing to speak of? How important have I been?
As Omri tells 3PO that these questions nag at him, however him, on the other hand, blindly and eagerly obeys his orders, assuming that he recalls nothing at all. When 3PO finally speaks up about it, that's not entirely true. I see flashes. For just a moment, places, rocks, a factory of droids, an arena in the middle of a battle, my body not my own. A green world with hills, underwater cities, a single city spread far as my optical sensors could see, a temple on fire, smoky mountains of magma and fire, suffering. Yes, I have memories too. And yes, sometimes I allow myself to wonder about them. But I also accept it is a droid's lot in life to be in service of its master. As we continue down the story, which I explained in the previous video, Omri then says this.
It is said that a being who loses a limb sometimes feels as if that limb were still attached to the body and can be moved. A phenomenon known as a phantom limb. Having had my memories erased is like having a phantom limb inside my memory banks.
As the conversation ends and 3PO goes quiet, we see he has another flash of what looks like Naboo, when the story continues back on track. So, we finally have a canon answer as to whether or not C-3PO's mind wipe was completely effective or not. In a world like Star Wars, where droids are so unbelievably advanced, it makes sense that their minds would operate as if it were made of organic tissue, like humans. The fact that 3PO sees flashes of all these moments from the past, or in other words, from the prequels, tells us that if he actually spent time to unlock them or retrieve them in some way, just like computers can do even today on Earth, then he would have been able to change so many things in the Star Wars timeline by warning Luke who his father was, for example, telling him all about the Force and his mother, and even trying to elevate old memories within Vader himself had he made an effort to perhaps blend in and go see him. So just imagine this with me for a second. Him in Vader's vicinity, all is quiet, then he just says the sentence, "Padme loved you," or something like that, reminding Vader of their times together, the Sand People, the Sith, his promise to keep her safe, how he shouldn't have wanted this, his mother, and how he actually built 3PO in the beginning. It could have made for an interesting plot, but I guess that's why they chose to reset his memory. So do you guys wish that he could still remember everything, kind of like R2 can? Or do you think he ever even tried to analyze the flashes of memories that he got? The phantom pain of memories is a really interesting concept and opens a whole new can of worms for things to come. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
The Force will be with you. Always.
Now, fulfill your destiny.